Hey y'all. So I was just eating and I was watching one of those Reddit videos again. And this one was about celebrities, celebrity encounters. And I think the question was people who have met or worked with celebrities, who was the rudest person you've ever dealt with? Something like that. So I get to thinking, wait a minute. I've met a celebrity. Well, okay. I didn't meet him, but I was around him for a decent amount of time. Okay, see, I'm trying not to throw shade, but don't get too excited. It's not like Beyonce or, I don't know, Ariana Grande. It was, see, I shouldn't have done this video. Okay, Tony Danza. Tony Danza. I know he was in this show. What's it called? Who's the Boss? I don't know. I didn't watch that show, but the name is very familiar. Anyway, Tony's name, not the show's name. Well, okay, let me just get to the point. So he came to my high school and they were doing a reality show because Tony Danza decided he wanted to be an English teacher. And I don't know if students audition to be in his class. Something tells me they did. So like some of the kids in my grade, was I a sophomore or junior or a senior? I don't remember. Anyway, they auditioned to be in the show. Everybody had to sign like these forms, like if we wanted our faces blurred or not, or I don't even remember if I signed that form. Doesn't matter. The most annoying thing about having that show filmed at our school was those cameramen. They were everywhere. Now, the school was Northeast High School in Philadelphia. 3,000 kids go to that school. So it's already hard enough getting to your class, especially if you have a class that's on the basement floor and you got to go all the way up to the second floor. And then you got these camera guys trying to get up the stairs with all this bulky equipment, and it's just like, can you please get out of my way so I can get to my class so I won't be late? Okay, so let me get to the story. I wasn't in Tony Danza's class, and looking back, I'm happy I wasn't, because a lot of students complained that he didn't know what he was doing, and the way that he graded their tests was very weird. And the reality show didn't do so well. Like, it was premiered at our school, and I mean, I was kind of bored watching it. I don't know what that was. Outside, I just heard a sound. So anyway, Tony Danza had this talent show. And you know, me being the singer that I am, me. I had to audition. Well, I wanted to audition. They announced it over the loudspeaker, and it was like, I think top prize was like $5,000 or $3,000. It was a couple grand. It was a nice chunk of money, especially for like a high school student like myself. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll audition for this. So I go to the audition, and I have my song, I Believe in You and Me by Whitney Houston. And everything was pretty chaotic during the auditions, but excuse me, like I said, I was eating. I think I said that. It was my turn to go up, and I wanted to sit down and sing. I didn't want to stand up and sing. I just had it in my mind that I'd be more comfortable sitting. And Whitney sat in during some of her performances. So, I mean, not that I'm Whitney or anything, but I wanted to sit down. So I get the chair and I sit, and Tony Danza's like, no. Stand up. And I'm like, okay. So somebody removed the chair. So I start singing. I didn't sing the whole song because I got nervous. So I sang like a verse and the chorus. But, you know, people clap, blah, 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 blah. And I'm thinking I had this in the bag, you know, because this is going to sound so arrogant. Oh, my goodness. You guys hear me sing through my YouTube videos, but in person, my voice sounds a lot stronger. It sounds a lot better. And this was before I was sick, so I had a lot more power in my voice. But anyway, so I thought I had this in the bag. I was like, I'm gonna make it in this talent show. I don't know if I'm gonna win, but I know I'm gonna be accepted, right? No, I wasn't accepted. And did I go to the talent show? I think I did. And I noticed the people that were accepted were mainly people that were in his English class. So my thing is, if you're going to do a talent show and open it up to the school, but you already had plans of just having your English class perform in it, why waste everybody else's time? I remember going to my English teacher at the time and complaining about it, and she, not knowing that I could sing, was probably like, oh no, you know, I couldn't see him doing that. That was until she heard me sing. She probably believed me after that, because I said, he's not being fair, he's only picking students from his class. And they weren't that great. I mean, some of them were. The guy who ended up winning, I was like, you know what? He deserved it, because he had this poem. It made everybody cry. He delivered it so well. So, yeah, I didn't get accepted to the talent show, and I was salty about that. And, but I got my, okay, not revenge, but Tony Danza came to our graduation, I guess, to see the students that he taught graduate. Duh. I got a solo at the graduation ceremony. Now, I would upload the footage, but I don't have it. I guess I could ask the person who does have it, but I'm kind of scared to upload it because I sang on One Moment in Time. There was this high note, and I was a little sharp, because I was nervous. Other than that, I thought I did good. But anyway, so I'm singing my solo, and then Tony Danza is behind me the whole time, and I'm still bitter about not being picked. So I turn around, like, after I'm done, everybody, you know, I give a hug to the choir director. Do I give a hug to the principal? I don't remember. And I just remember seeing Tony Danza's face, like, and I was like, yeah, you should have had me in your talent show. Yeah. So I'm still salty about that. I mean, it's alright, though. I'm getting by. You know, bills are getting paid, my food is getting in my belly. I'm okay. I will survive. Just as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. I don't know the words. So that's my story about my Tony Danza encounter. I'd say he was, I don't know if he was just frustrated or like in a mood that day, but I felt like he was being really rude to me during my audition. So of course I felt like, yeah, well, should have had me at your show. During graduation. But the look on his face was priceless. He probably doesn't even remember. But yeah. It would have been nice. Even if I got like second or third prize. Anyway. So that's the only celebrity that I really had any interactions with. Yeah. That's it. That's my story. Hope you guys liked it. I know it wasn't the most entertaining story. And obviously I still feel a little ticked off. But I'll get over it. I mean, it's years ago. and life goes on. But it's a little frustrating when you know your abilities and you think you're playing a fair game and it turns out to not be fair. Kind of reminds me of the time that I entered this essay contest and they gave us a character limit. And so I followed the character limit and I thought my essay was great. But the person who won ended up going way over the character limit. I'm like, if the answer to winning competitions is by not playing by the rules, then why even have a competition? And if you're gonna host a talent show and open it to the whole school, but you secretly decide that you're just gonna pick people from your class so you can have footage for your show, be honest about it. And just say, this is the show featuring the kids from my English class. But anyway, I didn't do the Tony Danza talent show, but I did our regular school talent show a few times. So that was nice. Oh, I gotta tell you about the time. You know what? I'm going to save that. My very first talent show. I almost cried. And they weren't tears of joy. They were tears of frustration and sadness. Yeah. Alright, well, y'all have a good night. I'll probably have another burger. Finish this burger, or as the Reddit guys say, burger. Alright, let me just end this. Bye, guys.